So now what we're going to discuss is how to clone actual animals. And before you think about it, it has been done in the past, which I'm going to introduce Dolly the sheep. And the way you do this is you start off by getting an egg cell. And what you do to the egg cell is you remove the nucleus, the genetic information. So what we have is an empty egg cell with no genetic information inside it. We actually call this an enucleated cell. Basically, is a cell just without a nucleus inside it. So it's an egg cell without any genetic information. And what we do is we get some cells from the person that we're trying to clone, which is going to be the genetic mother, we say. This is the genetic mother. So this is where we get the genetic information from. And what we use is an electric shock to join up the cell that we're trying to make a copy of, so from the donor. So this is the donor actually over here. This is the one that we're trying to make a copy of. We call it the genetic mother. So the genetic mother is over there and the donor is on the right. We put the two cells together. So you got an empty cell, a nucleated cell, egg cell, and we've got the genetic information right next to each other. An electric shock and they fuse together. And what happens is the genetic information from the genetic donor is transferred into the nucleated cell, the egg cell, without any nucleus inside it. The cell then divides. It takes several days. It goes through mitosis. And once you have that embryo, you're going to transfer the embryo back into a surrogate mother. So a surrogate mother is just going to carry the embryo. It doesn't have not necessarily has the genetic information or anything like that. It's just going to carry the embryo. But this embryo has the genetic information from who? From this sheep over there. That's the genetic mother. That genetic mother has the genetic information over here, but we're going to put it into a surrogate mother who's going to carry the embryo, and we put it inside the uterus of the actual surrogate mother. Now, after 148 days, then a dolly, the lamb, is born. And this is genetically identical to the mother right over there. Doesn't have any genetic information over here. Doesn't have any genetic information. The only genetic information this lamb over here is to the parent over there, because we use the nucleus right over there to put it inside the nucleated egg cell. A nucleated cell basically is an egg cell without a nucleus.